everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on another video today. So it is that time of week again. Can you believe another week has passed? Which means that it's a weigh-in update. It's Monday the 29th of April and I genuinely can't believe we're at the end of another month. It's so true, that saying that the days are long and the weeks are short, because I don't know about you guys, but I just feel like it's whizzing by. And I know I've mentioned it before, but it's just because I really can't believe how quick it's going. Beyond quick. Anyway, like I said, this is my weighing update. So just a little update of how the last week has gone. I've had a really good week on plan. I've had some really nice meals in an evening. They've been really good. I've enjoyed everything that I've eaten, and last week I did find that I was struggling quite a bit, not mentally with it, because like I've said a million times before, and you're going to be sick to death of hearing me say it, so I do apologise in advance. Not mentally, because the determination is there and it's still there. It's 100%. It's going strong. It's firing on all cylinders still to this day. I was really struggling with that food noise of the cravings and wanting all the bad stuff, basically, you know. Like, last week I found that I was really like, not last week as in like the week that's just passed, the previous week when I did my weighing update, I found that I was just really craving stuff like Chinese, pizza, fish and chips. That was definitely at the top of my list that I was really wanting to have. And obviously, regardless of what diet plan you're following, those sort of stuff are so heavily caloried that it's very difficult to have to the abundance that I would have definitely wanted to eat them. So yeah, it's just something that I've really missed. But this week I've given my head a wobble. Like I say, the determination's definitely there. The drive for target is still 100% there. But I just had a word with myself and I was like, look, Andrea, you're doing really well. You need to just keep that mindset. As much as that food noise is there and you really want these different things, it's not forever. It really isn't forever. This is just a very short period in your life where you have to commit to this goal, get it done, and then when you get to target, which hopefully is in the very near future, fingers crossed, then you can have that stuff again. It's not never, it's temporary. This is all just temporary. So I really, you know, needed to have that word with myself last week. And I think that's why I had to say it to you guys as well, because like I've said again a million times, as much as I want to vlog my weight loss journey and see all the trials, the tribulations, the successes, the failures, etc., this is like my little weekly therapy session, and I can just like brain dump it all, get it off my chest, get it out there, get it in the open, say it out loud, and really spur myself on for another good week. And it's helping, it's working, it really is working. Even if no one watched any of my vlogs at all, which, FYI, I really appreciate all the love and support I do get. I really do. Never in a million years did I think that I would have the amount of subscribers that I've got and get all the love that I get. So 100% appreciate it so much. Really can't express how much. But on that side note, even if nobody watched them, no one commented, no nothing, I'd still do it just for that accountability, for that drive, that focus, just to keep me going, basically. So I am finding it helps massively. So same for you guys, you know, if commenting of how you're getting on, good, bad, in between, whatever it might be, throw the comments down below, definitely, and we'll all just support each other 100%, because it's like I've said again a million times, I feel like a parrot this week because I've said these same things over and over again. But it's a journey. It's not an easy journey. It's bloody difficult, but we're all in it to win it. We really are. So just know that you've got it, you can do it. And if you're struggling, reach out to me, reach out to friends, family. If you go to a weight loss group, reach out to those there as well. Just really reach out and know that the goal is attainable and it is within reach, and it's temporary. It's temporary. So whenever you're tempted, anything like that, just say that to yourself. It's temporary. It is temporary. This isn't going to last forever. I don't have to deprive myself forever. I don't have to say no forever. It's temporary. And I think that's my word for this week. It's temporary. So I've said that a lot. But yeah, I've had a really good week. Like I said, I've got over that mind block. I've not found that I've been craving the foods as much this week, which is quite surprising because I'm due on this Saturday. And yeah, normally I do find myself struggling, but maybe that's why I was struggling the week before, because I am coming up to that time, and then because I am due on this week, you know, Saturday at the end of this week, then maybe that's why I was struggling so much last week. That maybe it's because it's hormonal and it was a knock-on effect for that. I don't know. I really don't know. All that I know is that I've not felt the same way this week, and I've been okay. I've been really, really okay, and I just keep looking to Monday, weighing. If I smash this week out, let's see what the scales say, and it just gives me that drive rather than that fear of what the scales are going to say. So you can probably tell with the way that I'm talking that I have had another loss this week. But yeah, that's it really. I can't keep hashing over the same stuff week in, week out, because it's going to get very boring for you guys, definitely, and I don't want to sound like a parrot at all. But yeah, I've had a good week. I feel really happy with my result this week. I feel extremely happy with what it means and where I am. So without further ado, I will just crack on and tell you that I've had a 3.5 pound loss this week. So super duper heavy. I'm still that as well. I am still super duper heavy, but I'm super duper happy also. Really, really happy. Would have liked 4. Obviously you always want more, don't you? You always want more. However, would have been happy with 3 because it meant many things. So I've met in the middle and I got 3.5. So yeah, amazing. So happy with 3.5. The reason why I wanted 4 is because, again, you always want more. But the reason why I wanted 3, that I would have been happy with 3, or should I say ecstatic with 3, because let's not beat around the bush. 3 is an amazing number. The reason why is just simply for the fact that I would have got my 3 stone award. So that's what I did today. I have achieved my 3 stone loss. That's what I've done. So I'm really, really happy that I'm at that 3 stone loss, which means I am now, well, I've actually 3.5 pounds loss in total, but it means that I'm literally halfway to target now. I've got another 3 stone to go. I hope it goes as well as this 3 stone has gone. I really, really do. And I feel, mentally, I feel like it's a bit of a mountain. So 3 stone up, I'm at the top, and then 3 stone down. So now that I'm on that £0.5 pound, 3.5, not 3.5 stone, 3 stone, £0.5 pound, I feel like I've just got over the little hump. And I'm on my way back down now. So I've climbed that hill. Now I've got to get to the bottom of it, which is the other 3 stone. It's mad to think I'm halfway through. It feels great that I'm there. The most I've ever lost on any weight loss journey is 4 stone, and I still had 2 stone to go to target. So I'm doing it. I'm obviously getting to target this time. There's no ifs, no buts. Like I've said, I will drag my own body kicking and screaming across that finish line, but I'm only a stone away to being the most that I've ever lost, which is amazing thought. That's my next mini target, to get to there. Obviously my ultimate target is to get to target of a total of 6 stone loss, 11 stone. But yeah, my next mini target is to get to that 4 stone loss, because then I've met where I've ever got to before. And then anything after that is going to just be bonus, 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 because I've never been more than 4 stone loss before, ever. So I'm really excited for that. So starting weight was 16 stone 13 pounds. I currently weigh 13 stone 12.5 pounds. And yeah, just keep getting loads of compliments that people can see in my face. I mean, I've still got my chins. I've probably got about 3 of them now instead of 16. But yeah, people can see it really in my face. My body shape is definitely changing as well. I mean, I've always had big hips and a big bum. That's, even when I get to Target, I'm still going to have big hips and a big bum. People pay a lot of money for the size of my bottom and hips. So I'm glad I get them naturally. But yeah, you can actually start to see that my shape is changing. My arms are a little bit slimmer. My legs are a little bit slimmer. My waist is now going inwards instead of me going straight down. Yeah, I can actually see it. I can see it, and it feels really, really good. I don't mind looking in the mirror anymore. And I remember last week I promised to do some progress pictures. I apologise, completely forgot to add them to the vlog. So I will, again, I'll put them up here. So I'll show you my befores and my afters. I'll do them side by side. So I'll show you what I was when I started, and then what I currently am at halfway point, rather than each and every single different step. So then you'll be able to actually see a difference. But yeah, my uniform at work is starting to get baggy, which is great. It's a great feeling. People keep saying like, oh, why don't you just get a new uniform? And I'm like, nope, I am going to look like a bag of rags until I get to Target, and then I will get myself a nice new uniform. Because with working for the NHS, I think you're only allowed like a new uniform every 3-4 years or something, or you have to pay for it. So I'm not doing that. I'll wait until I get to Target, and then I'm going to treat myself to a new uniform and feel really, really good. So if you do see me around, I apologise for the state of me, but you'll understand because I'm getting to Target. But yeah, just really, really happy. Really, really happy. Really happy how the journey is going. Really happy with what I'm eating. The only other thing that I want to improve on at the moment is my step count. I would like to increase that a little bit more. I'm very conscious that sometimes when you lose weight, and you can lose weight quite quickly, you can lose muscle mass as well, and I really don't want to do that. So I've let toning slip a little bit. I want to pick that back up, definitely do that resistance workouts, and increase my step goal. On average, I'm meeting my step goal every day, but I'd like to increase it as well, because I am feeling fitter in myself naturally with losing the weight. I'm sleeping better, I'm moving better. I had really, really bad hips from having the kids, because every single pregnancy I got this condition called SPD, which is symphysis pubis dysfunction. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it. You might have recognised pelvic girdle pain. I had that horrendously. I got it with Kieran, and then Alyssa, worse, and then Alana, worse still, and then Kobe. I not only had that, but I also had a sciatic nerve, and I've still got that in my hip, and every now and again it plays up something chronic. It's horrible. The only thing that helps with it is painkillers. But I am finding that the symptoms of that is alleviating naturally. I mean, I've still got the dodgy hip, especially my right one is worse than my left, but a million times better than what it was. And I'm never going to get rid of it, because it's all down to that pelvis separation of what's happened when I've had children and carrying the weight, etc. I understand that, but I do know that I can definitely make the situation better, and the way that I can do that is by losing the weight. So who knows, after another 3 stone, how much more better it will feel, because losing the weight means that I can exercise more, which means that my hips actually feel better. So it's like a win-win situation. So yeah, that's my goal, is to just start doing that resistance training to keep that muscle mass, because like I said, I don't want to look gaunt and skin hanging off me and everything like that. I don't want to look like I've just walked out of a horror movie. I actually want to look, I mean, I'm under no illusion, I'm not a spring chicken anymore, so my elasticity in my skin is never going to be like it was when I was in my teens or early 20s. Never. So I am very aware of that. But I'm going to start taking my collagen again, because I know that'll definitely help 100%. Exfoliate, moisturise as per usual, and like I say, walking and resistance training, and then hopefully I can combat a little bit of that sudden weight drop with losing so much weight, because when you're at 6 stone loss, there's going to be loose skin, isn't there? There is. It's going to be natural, but to what degree, who knows? So I'm going to do everything in my power to try and prevent as much as possible. So yeah, those are my goals this week, definitely. My eating, fine, on point still. There's not going to be any difference with that. And even my water consumption is great. I'm drinking on average 6 litres a day, which is mind-boggling. I've got this big 2-litre bottle. I carry it around with me all day, and I fill it up at least 3 times and get through all of it. Luckily, I like water, so it's not an issue, but I know some people really struggle with drinking water. So if you can replace it with squash and stuff like that, obviously that's better than nothing, 100%. But yeah, I am getting through like 6 litres of water a day. So I am very conscious as well about my salt levels, that I don't want to flush out too much sodium, which can happen, and then that can have a whole heap of issues with it if you do flush out too much salt. So I am making sure that I increase my salt consumption in meals, and I'm going to look at maybe having an electrolyte drink, a salt and electrolyte drink in the morning, and start my day off with that instead of a cup of coffee. So all little things, like I say, that I'm just tweaking along the way, and I'm sharing them all because they might help you as well, and I'll let you know what I'm using and how I've found it, etc. So again, use me as the guinea pig and see if it works, because I don't want to have that, you know, like where you just feel lethargic in your movements, and when you wake up, I don't want to have that feeling. And I know that if I do flush out too much salts with how much I'm drinking, then that is going to happen naturally. So I'm going to recompensate for that. But then, like I say, also pick up my collagen again, because I did get into the habit of drinking that in my brews. I was using a collagen peptide that I'd just put in with my morning brew, and I'm thinking that I will do that again, definitely, because I could tell with, like, you know, like the skin on the back of your hands and stuff, not that I've got crepey skin or anything like that, but it'd be a little bit more plump. Not plump as in like fat plump, but plump as in like hydrated, moisturised, yeah, like that sort of thing. So I have noticed that, again, my hands have changed since I've stopped taking it. So again, I'll let you know how I get on. Whether it works or doesn't, we'll see. It could have been a placebo effect, and I could have just been seeing what I wanted to see. Who knows? But I'll crack on with that again, and I'll keep you posted with it. So yeah, that's it. That's my weekly roundup. It is Bank Holiday Monday, next Monday. We'll officially be into May. Again, crazy. Nothing standing in my way this week. Me and my husband have just recently celebrated our 20th anniversary together. That's 20 years together. Could have got less for murder. But 10 years married. And again, that didn't get in my way either, because like I've said before, we're sticking a pin in it, and we'll celebrate properly when I get to Target, because it's just going to be one massive celebration. I feel like I'm going to have like a really big party or something like that. I'm not, but I feel like I'm throwing that many celebrations together that I might need to have something like a party, because it'll be a wedding anniversary party, and it'll be a getting to Target party, and it'll be this party and that. Who knows? But yeah, so planning another really, really good week. I hope you guys are doing well. I really, really do. And like I've said, if you are struggling, just reach out. Please, please do. Problem shared is a problem halved. If you can do something about it, don't stress about it, because it's going to change. But if you can't, again, don't stress about it, because there's bugger all you can do. So yeah, have a fantastic week. I'm going to love you and leave you from here. It's quite short for me, which is amazing, but like I say, I don't want to keep going over the same stuff over and over again because it'll get boring. It will. It really, really will. So yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you, and if I don't see you before, I will see you next week for another weigh update. And thank you so much for watching, as always. So take care of yourselves, guys. I will see you next week. Bye.